10 pranayams. Everyone must do these 7 pranayams and especially 3, Ujjayi, Shitali and Sitkari. Now we'll tell you a few asanas. Along with pranayams, asanas are also very necessary. All children can do these pranayams and asanas also, which are very simple. For example, small children, 3-year-old children, everyone can do butterfly. Before doing asanas, some minor exercises are to be done. All children can do it. 3-year-old child can do it. 5-year-old child can do it. With these, there will be flexibility in the legs. In minor exercises, all children must do butterfly. And secondly, Skandha Chalan. Butterfly, Titli exercise and then this. Keeping both the hands on the shoulder like this and turn it like this. Make a big circle. Clockwise, then opposite direction. Do it in opposite direction. Make a big circle. Elbows should touch in the front. From both sides like this. This exercise for shoulders. Some children are afflicted with diseases, like many children suffer from the problem of hydrocele. In this, Kapalabhati is certainly beneficial. Along with it, Gomukhasan should also be done. Gomukhasan and Garudasan. Both these asanas are especially beneficial for children. These asana practices are being told for children from 3 years to 12 years. And today we'll explain 12 asanas. Those children who are suffering from hydrocele problem, for them Gomukhasan and Garudasan. Both these asanas will be beneficial and Kapalabhati pranayam. Then children will not have to be operated for hydrocele. Gomukhasana, very simple asana. Both the feet up front. Turn the left leg. And after turning on the left leg, sit on its ankle like this. Right leg on top of the left leg. Keep it in such a way that both knees are together and left leg is touching the right leg all through. Along with left leg, the right leg ankle should also touch like this. This is Gomukhasan. Right knee is on the top. Lift your right hand and left hand from behind. Look in the front. Breath inside. Elbow of the upper hand touching the head close to the ear. Gomukhasan. Do it for 1 to 2 minutes. Start every asana from half a minute to 1 minute and maximum for 2 minutes. This is Gomukhasana. Those children who urinate at night or those children with hydrocele problem, especially for those children whose testicles grow large, do Gomukhasan. Now with the other leg. Sit on the right leg. Keep left leg on the top. From outside its ankle, it should touch the thighs. So this specially useful asana, especially for children. Gomukhasana. Those children suffering from hydrocele, enlarged testicles, they become large. Then for that Gomukhasana and Kapalabhati pranayam. Make them do Kapalabhati pranayam. For children many children suffer from hernia from childhood itself. Hernia will also subside, but first they must tie a cloth. And Garudasana, especially for children. In standing position, keep your right leg still, then turn your left leg around and press it inside the right leg like this. Right leg is still. Take the left leg from front and press it inside the right leg like this. And both the hands in Namaskar posture like this. Similarly with the other leg. Yoga practice especially for children. Yogasana. We are going to tell you 12 asanas. We've told you 2 asanas just now. Gomukhasan and Garudasan. A special asana for increasing children's height. For increasing children's height, everyone must do 5 asanas. Those wishing to do more asanas, they may do so, but we are telling you only 12 asanas. And these 12 asanas are completed in 12 minutes only. Sarvangasana, Halasana, Chakrasana, Paschimottanasana, Tadasana. These 5 asanas, we have told you many times. You have to practice them every day and add a few more new asanas. Sarvangasana. Lying down straight. Join both the feet. Both the hands near the thighs on the floor, palm facing down. Gradually raise your legs. Breathing speed normal. Continue breathing. And take them behind and then support your back with both the hands. Legs straight up at 90 degrees. Knees straight and big toes of both the feet joined. Toes stressed upwards. Breathing speed normal. Balance your entire weight on shoulder and head. And then while coming down, you can start this with 1 minute and later 2 minutes, 3 minutes, and you can do it for maximum 5 minutes. While coming down, the legs are to be bent slightly towards the head. Initially, straighten the back. Knees are straight, head is not to be lifted. And slowly the legs are rested on the floor. This special beneficial practice for increasing the height, for keeping your hair black forever, for increasing the brightness on your face. Youthfulness will remain forever. Then Halasana. Legs are to be raised and rested behind the head, especially for children. Knees straight. Then come back. Chakrasana. It's very easy. Bending your legs like this. Keep both the knees close to your buttocks and raising your hand like this. Keep it behind the shoulders like this. And while inhaling, raise yourself from the center with ease as much as you can. Chakrasana. Feel your breath in. Gradually come down. For increasing height of the children, an essential yoga practice, Chakrasana. Then Paschimottanasana. While inhaling, raise your hands. And while exhaling, bend forward. With your forefinger, hold your big toe like this. Rest your elbows on the floor and bend forward while exhaling. Knees will remain on the floor and bending, touch your head with the knees. Again, while exhaling, bend forward. Tadasana, standing position. While inhaling, raise your hands. Heels will be raised, all the weight on the toes. Look in the front. Stretch your hands upwards. And bring it down from the side. This is Tadasana. Then you can do Urdhva Tadasana. It's very easy. Interlock fingers of both the hands. Keep them on your head. Both feet close. While inhaling, heels will go up. Stretch your hands upwards. Palms will be facing upwards. Exhaling, come down. Then while inhaling, elbows will become absolutely straight. Palms will be stretched upwards. Look in the front. Heels raised, all the weight on the toes. For increasing children's height, these 5 asanas are very essential. We were telling you special practices for increasing children's height. In this, you can do Supta Vajrasana. Sit like this in Vajrasana. And if you sit in this asana after meals, your digestion will also be better. Sit like this. And while studying, you can sit in Padmasana, Sukhasana, in any asana. Study while sitting straight. Lying down on your back, studying with a bent back. All these are not good for your eyes. You'll Bend backward. Gradually lie down. You lie down. Do not open your knees from the front. Bend backwards. Do not open your knees from the front. While bending backwards, slowly keep your elbows on the floor. Then head also on the floor. Keep both your hands on your thighs. This is an essential practice for increasing the height. Knees are together in the front. This is also a good exercise for the stomach. Now come back. Similarly, bending backwards, practice Matsyasana. Raising your right leg, keep it on your left. Lifting your left, keep it on the right thigh. This is Padmasana. In this position, you can do studies, etc. And sitting in this position, bend backwards. This practice is Matsyasana, which is for increasing height of the children, for their thyroid and the health of their throat. For good health, it is essential. You'll bend backwards. After bending backwards, slowly touch your elbows on the floor. Then rest your head. You'll keep both your hands behind shoulders. Keep it like this. And slightly turn your neck. And then, with your forefinger, hold the big toe of your feet. Both the knees will be on the floor. Neck maximum on the backside. Then while coming back, keep your hands behind the shoulders, rest your neck like this, and then straighten it. Get up with ease. For increasing height of the children, along with 5 asanas, you can add these asanas too. Then, for increasing height of the children and for increasing flexibility of their body also, a special asana. Its name is Ardha Chandrasana. Behind, both the feet open, heels stretched backwards, a little distance between both feet. Both feet slightly open like this, and heels of both feet stretched backwards like this. Right hand on the chest and left on top of it. While inhaling, bend backwards. Bend as much as you can. Come back. Children can even touch their head while bending back. This is Ardha Chandrasana. For increasing height of the children, it is an important practice. One more beneficial asana. Children's balance of their body will also improve. Concentration will improve. There'll be a good balance of the body. There'll be flexibility. Height will be better. Its name is Vrishikasana. Initially, you may find it difficult to do. Initially, do it while resting your head on the floor. Later, you'll be able to do it without resting your head. First, rest your head on the floor, lift one leg like this, then lift the other one, and Vrishikasana. Both hands on the floor like this, elbows too on the floor, weight is balanced on the hands and body is lifted up. Head is raised up initially. Do it slowly while resting it on the floor, then you'll be able to do it. Initially do it on a mattress, otherwise you'll fall down. These asanas that we have been telling you, some of them you can make them start at the age of 3 and by the age of 5 all the asanas may be completed. We are telling you special asanas for children up to 12 years. For children about 12 years of age, we have made another special program for youngsters. Those children who are teenagers, they should do those practices. But these initial practices, you will gradually increase these practices and then progress. Children can also do Shirshasana. And 5-year-old children can start Shirshasana. Don't let 3-year-olds do Shirshasana, make them do Pranayam. And some asanas such as Paschimottanasana and easy asanas, Sarvangasana, Halasana, etc. they can do. Supta Vajrasana, and Matsyasana, they can do these asanas. Then Shirsasana, children above 5 years can do it. Practicing Shirsasana will bring a shine on the face, hair will remain black, there'll be no old age, you'll always remain young. Who wants to be old in this world? All want to look young. And for youth, Shirsasana. After interlocking fingers of both the hands and balancing the weight of the body, we lift our legs up straight at 90 degrees. Breathing will continue. But one thing, those children suffering from epilepsy, they should not do it. And this practice is not meant for older people at all. All children can do it. People having hypertension, heart problem, and all other problems of spine, none of these people should do this practice. After interlocking fingers of both the hands, you lift both the legs up at 90 degrees. Keep them straight up, big toes of both feet joined. You'll come back slowly, and slowly you'll go up, and while legs are up, put one leg into another in Padmasana posture. This is Shirsha Padmasana. Both asanas together. Remain like this for a little while. Gradually raise yourself. Whatever time you've done Shirsasana, you can do maximum from 2 to 5 minutes. That much time either do Shavasana or stand upright. So we were telling you this special yoga practice for children. Children can do difficult and simple asanas. In this special yoga practice for children, we'll explain Surya Namaskar and 2 special practices. One to make the legs healthy, because every child desires that my thighs should be healthy, beautiful, strong. My body should be attractive. Who doesn't appreciate an attractive personality? Man desires that his body should be strong. There should be strength inside, valor, energy. And to progress in life, man should have strength, valor, courage, patience, self-respect. And you'll get it with yoga. You'll have character. You'll be intelligent, you'll be strong, you'll be noble. And if you do yoga, definitely your inner talent will surely flower. Your speech will be sweet. Your thinking will be balanced and full of love. Your power of communication will improve. Because whatever you want to convey to another person, for that, your communication power, practical power of your speech, your power of expression should be strong. With yoga practice, all your talents will find expression. Every man wants to uplift himself in life, but for lofty dreams to turn higher commitments into reality, one has to work hard. And to work hard and to struggle. Obstacles cannot become a hurdle in your way. Obstacles will be removed automatically. Opposition as well as obstacles know that you are the remover. March ahead towards your goal with full concentration. That I want to become like this only. And you can do whatever you want to do. There are some people who take pride in their history. And there are some who rule over an established kingdom. But there are some people also who create new history and establish new kingdom. You can be the top man in this world provided you have tremendous courage. You can do continuous hard work. By taking birth in a great man's house, you do not become a great man. You become great by your commitment. Therefore, to be a great man, it is very important that body remains healthy. For body to remain healthy, it is necessary to have control over your diet. Vegetarian diet. Be vegetarian. Killing animals, birds, killing other living beings, murdering, killing them. If someone slits your throat, how will you feel? How will you feel when it bleeds? And when you kill other animals, you Eat their flesh and blood, full of their hatred, anger, their revolt. You become a killer. You make a cemetery inside. You make a burial place. Therefore, eat vegetarian food, not non-vegetarian. This gutka, pan masala, bidi, cigarette, do not have them. God has given you a beautiful body. You have a lot of work to do with it. Give up your vices. 90% of people suffering from cancer of chest, mouth and throat is because of tobacco. Therefore, tobacco, gutka, masala, all these are like inviting death. Don't invite death. Live without any vices. Eat vegetarian food. And nature has, see how strong is an elephant. It eats only green vegetables, green leaves only. It eats sugarcane, horsepower. Power, we measure power by horsepower. It eats only grass. And all these non-vegetarians, whose flesh do they eat? They eat of those animals who are themselves vegetarian. Man eats male goat or female goat.